Questions, questions, questions. Once you have decided to actually start to write and draft a speech, I think it is important, maybe even critical, to ask yourself some simple questions. Remembering, of course, that the most simple of questions are at times the most profound. Like, how are you? That's simple, but deep. So deep, we lie and say, fine. These are the types of questions you should ask. First question, what is my speech about? It can be about anything as long as you can fit it into one of three, maybe four categories. You ask yourself, is my speech meant to inform people? Or is my speech meant to entertain people, maybe bring a little chuckle into a little chunk of life? Or is my speech meant to inspire, to call to action? The next question you should ask yourself, and I think this is critical, you should ask yourself, what is it that I want the audience to get, to understand, or remember? That is critical. And I remember after my first speech 8 or 9 years ago here at Toastmasters, one of our members came up to me afterwards. He was wearing this cool, jaunty little hat, and I didn't know if I was dealing with the nutty professor or a misguided member of the mafia. As I was preparing to receive a pat on the back, Andrew said to me, "That was an okay speech, but what was the point?" And I thought, point? Oh, every speech should have a point. Write that point down when you are preparing your speech. You will be amazed at how often you find that the point you thought it was the point is not the point. The next question you should ask yourself, where do I start writing? I say anywhere. Sometimes I start in the middle, the body of the speech, and I'll write down a paragraph, a thought, or an idea. And then I ask myself, does this idea or paragraph, or even the few words, actually support the point and lead to the point? Once you have written your introduction, your body, and the takeaway, do you have a speech? No. You are just beginning. You must start the bloody, brutal art of editing, where you will ask yourself another series of questions to be continued. Thank you.